Welcome everyone to episode number 30 of the People's Podcast. As always, I'm James with my fabulous co-host here, Alex. How you doing today, my friend?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing pretty good. Ready
Post
to talk?
Thanksgiving, so
Yeah, how was
hope
your
everyone
thanks?
had a wonderful holiday.
Yeah, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. It was good. I had hosted, so I had some family come in from Illinois, Tennessee, and Texas. So
Oh man,
it was
yeah,
very good. Very
that's
good.
cool. That's awesome.
How was yours?
It was good. Kind of just went to my aunt's house, chilled. Uh, I've been using the quote that you used last week or a few weeks ago: food, family, and football. That's basically how I spent my Thanksgiving.
The three F's, right?
Yep.
That's the best, and that's why Thanksgiving is my number one holiday.
That's
Actually,
fair. All right, ready to get into some wrestling?
yes, sir.
All right, shall we talk about Full Gear first?
We should. So that happened last weekend? Yeah, so about a week and a half ago. Um, but we can run through the match card here. Have you watched the show?
I have not. I have not had the
Failure.
time.
You suck, but whatever.
Yeah.
Um, so let's. I got the match card pulled up here. First of all, I just want to say opening thoughts. I thought it was a very strong card before the show even started, so I was really excited for the show, and I think it delivered big time. We had a couple hardcore matches. It was a nice mix on the show of match styles, which I appreciated. So, first off, we had Pac versus Darby Allin, which, my God, Pac just threw Darby around like a rag doll, mainly the entire match, as any Darby Allin match really is, without any hardcore elements. There was no weapons or anything. I thought it was a very good match. Pac is a super underrated wrestler. He never really gets talked about in when we're talking about like top tier wrestlers,
I
but
agree.
I think he's got the talent.
I agree. The only unfortunate thing with Pac is every time it seems like he's building momentum, he gets injured.
Right. Yeah. Literally every single time. It's crazy. The wrestling gods have it out for him.
They really do.
But so yeah, I really like that match. It was a great way to start off the show too. I'm not going to talk about the pre-show matches. So
That's fine.
next we had the four-way women's tag team match. So Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa beat Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron, the Sisters of Sin, and Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir to essentially just choose their stipulation for the semifinals match, which I didn't really understand the point of that.
Yeah.
If it's not even like for the finals, but whatever. It resulted in a holiday hardcore match tonight on Dynamite, so I'm excited for that because AEW women always go crazy when they get to do hardcore matches.
Hmm.
So looking forward to that a ton. I thought the match was just fine. It wasn't anything special, but just your average women's tag match, four-way women's tag match. It was a little chaotic, but um, let's see what was next. Next, we had tag title match. So FTR ended up winning the AEW World Tag Championships for the third time, beating Brodito. And I think this was match of the night. I thought it was fantastic. It was the only match on the card I did give 5 stars on the Alex scale. So this is one of the highly recommended matches I would recommend you watch.
Okay.
It just FTR is just an amazing tag team. Whatever way you look at it, day in and day out, they always put out excellent work. And Brodito's been on a hell of a run in the past 4 months that they've been together, 5 months, however long it's been. Um, Sad to see their title reign come to an end, but it was, you know, as Thanos would say, inevitable.
Hmm.
So I thought they went out with a bang, and Brodito looked like an absolute Bandito looked like an absolute beast in the match too, especially with the ending sequence. It was that one of those sequences like he just didn't want to give up. He was kicking out of everything, and they finally just got him.
Hmm.
But I absolutely love this match. So
All right, I'll look it up.
you can use my HBO Max if you want to.
I bet.
Next, we had um, the Casino Gauntlet match, which I thought was fine. Ricochet ended up winning for the national championship, the first ever AEW national champion. So I love the outcome. I love the decision of Ricochet becoming champion because Ricochet's been putting in crazy good work this year. He's been very entertaining. So I'm happy that he finally got some sort of recognition for that in the form of a championship. Um, I thought the match it was fine. It was good. I feel like they could have maybe beefed it up a little bit more with star power, but it's hard when you have the singles matches on the show that you do, and guys like Swerve and Ospreay at the time out still.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it, but everybody in the match definitely did well. It was fun to see tag teams, like both guys from tag teams in the match, Kevin Knight and Speedball, for example, and seeing them kind of go at it and reversals and all that. So it was a fun match. Next, we had Kyle O'Reilly versus John Moxley in a no holds barred match. So and Kyle O'Reilly got the win to everybody's surprise.
Yeah, that shocked me.
Absolutely massive. It really puts a staple into the push that he's been getting lately. He's been very prominent on TV lately. Second time he's tapped out Mox in a 2-week stretch, which is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Super happy for Kyle.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's injured now.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's too serious, which is good news.
That's one thing I love about Mox. He is, he's not afraid to put over talent at all. Like,
very selfless.
He definitely doesn't need to. If he didn't want to, he probably didn't have to tap out to Kyle O'Reilly once, let alone twice within a 2-week span. So
right, yeah,
because he's amazing.
It just shows like how much Mox loves the business and how much he's willing to do for guys in the business that he believes in.
Yeah,
especially a veteran like Kyle O'Reilly, somebody who's been just due for that kind of rub, that kind of push for so long. He never really got it in NXT in a singles way, which is unfortunate. I know he had a couple NXT World Title matches, but he never won it. That's something I really wish he would have done in his career, is won the NXT title. But it's very awesome to see. I'm really looking forward to him coming back and hopefully him and Roddy winning the tag titles. I think that would be great because Roddy's still killing it too at his age.
This might be a hot take, and I don't know if you're gonna. I don't think you dislike it, but I don't know if you agree. But I've always leaned towards thinking that Kyle O'Reilly was the best wrestler of the Undisputed Era. From bell to bell, I think overall, Adam Cole is the better wrestler, promo, and I think he has more
whole package factored in, yeah.
Factored in, but just strictly in ring ability, I've always preferred Kyle O'Reilly. But that's just because he's more technical, and technical is my favorite style of wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, so I actually think I agree with you. Adam Cole's the one who got me interested in the first place because he was this bigger than life, he felt super important, really good promo, fun wrestler. But as time grew on, it was obvious. I think Roderick Strong's better in the ring too, obviously, than Adam Cole. But yeah, the more I agree with you is Kyle O'Reilly is the kind of by far the best in ring wrestler from the Undisputed Era.
Bobby Fish up
to the sun. Yeah. But yeah, Kyle O'Reilly, he's so good.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, I hope he continues to get pushed when he comes back from being hurt. He definitely deserves it. So, really, really good match. I love the match too. So, probably my second favorite match on the show, second or third. So, that's in the string of 3 matches that I would recommend you watch. So it's essentially FTR, Brodito, O'Reilly, Moxley, and then Briscoe Fletcher, which just happens to be next. So Mark Briscoe in his 6th match against Kyle Fletcher in the past however long they've had their string of matches. Finally won the TNT Championship. If he would have lost, he would have had to join the Don Callis family, and he said not today. So really happy for Mark. He deserves it 100%.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I do wish Fletcher had a longer reign, but I think it's time to push Fletcher towards the main event. I don't think he's world champion, should be world champion yet. I think there's better stories for other people right now, but just him start building himself up.
I think some point in 2026 we'll see him with a major title,
Like
whether it be
have him in the Owen Hart Classic next year, the Owen Hart tournament next year.
I could dig that. Either it'll be him or Ospreay. I think.
I don't know if Ospreay will be ready then.
You don't think he'll be ready by May?
It's with neck injuries. It's such an unpredictable thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
true.
he could be ready sooner than we think, but
right.
Unfortunately, neck injuries could. He's unfortunately.
Yeah, I would love that. Imagine Fletcher winning the AW World Title before Will Ospreay.
That'd be awesome.
The story that they could that would be incredible because then Ospreay could come back and end up taking it off of Fletcher. It's just the story writes itself.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be awesome. So good idea. I mean, yeah, I can't say enough good things about Kyle Fletcher. I think him and Hangman are my top two favorites in wrestling right now. But he does everything well. Kyle Fletcher does everything great. He's all around one of the best of the business, I think. And he does these hardcore matches, and he does amazing in them, especially when he's going out with someone like Mark Briscoe. It's super entertaining. It was a great match. I'd recommend you watch it. Lots of thumbtacks, lots of, just crazy shit.
Mark Briscoe shit.
Mark Briscoe shit, basically. Yeah. Mark deserves it too.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the day he becomes world champion.
I wasn't a big Briscoe guy, but I also should point out I haven't watched much Briscoe stuff, so it's not fair to for me to judge them. I think they're great, but I really enjoyed Mark Briscoe's single run.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. Alrighty, what was next? What match was next? We had a trios match, $1 million trios match. So Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks versus Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express. Alexander and the Young Bucks won, which I thought was kind of a surprise. But the match was good. It was your typical AEW trios match. Just constant action, crazy action. Bucks doing Bucks things. Bucks doing their high flying stuff. Omega doing Omega stuff. Jack Perry's back to looking like old Jack Perry, just with his new gear, persona, whatever. But so I'm glad that he's back to doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, match was good. I don't really have much else to say about it. I think the more important part was what happened after, though.
Yeah.
So is that what you're going to mention?
Yep.
Bucks face turn. Finally, they've been heels for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy to see them and Omega back together.
I agree because I don't think we got Kenny Omega around in wrestling for too much longer. I really, really don't.
Yeah, that's a big bummer. I think he's a lot closer to retirement than a lot of us think.
Yeah, honestly, if he would be retired by end of next year, I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either. And it sucks to say that, but he's got to take care of himself. I mean, the guy's been through so much.
Mm-hmm.
He deserves it. He deserves to retire just when he wants to.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the unfortunate part. I don't think it's going to be because he wants to. Just
when he has to.
Has to.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're wrong. Hopefully, I would love to be wrong, but I know this report's going out there again. Just reports that the reason why they're putting the Elite back together because they want to avoid one-on-one action with Kenny Omega.
And that makes sense. It sucks for the fans, but it makes 100% sense. I'm not going to be upset that they're doing what they have to preserve his health.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, there's a lot of one-on-one matches left on the table that I wish we would get, but more importantly, gotta keep him healthy.
Yeah,
gotta keep him healthy. The one-on-one brings up a good question. What's the one-on-one match you want to see Kenny Omega do before he retires? Obviously, assuming he stays in AEW for.
Yeah, I was about to say, in a dream world, Seth Rollins. In an AEW strictly world, Have him and Fletcher had a match?
One-on-one, I don't think so. That was going to be my pick, him and
Yeah,
Kyle
him and
Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Yeah.
I still want him and Danielson to hopefully go back at it again, but I think that's really, really out the picture.
Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I'm sad that we haven't really seen Danielson besides on commentary. But
Only maybe he's still because he's bound to have another. I feel like he made it clear that he still will do another match. Just maybe he's also recovering from his
right.
fragile neck.
Neck, yeah.
Yeah.
Next
up. Next are killers, man.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
That's the one thing I hope when Ospreay does come back, I'm not one to say, hey, play it safe, but like maybe not land on your head so much.
Yeah. I mean, I won't tell him
I'm not saying what to do, just from a human being standpoint, and because I want to see you longer, wrestle longer. Like, I won't be upset if you don't land on your head so often. He'll be all right.
And Ospreay's good enough to where he can adjust his wrestling style to fit his needs too, as a wrestler. So
yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what happens there. But anyways, back to it. We had next match. So this is the penultimate match. Chris Statlander defeated Mercedes Moné clean to retain the AEW World Championship. Which,
thank God.
100. I love Mercedes, but this is 100% the correct decision. Statlander needed a win like this. Think about it. She won the world title, and then she beat Toni Storm 1-on-1, and then she beat Mercedes Moné 1-on-1. That's 2 huge 1-on-1 wins, title defenses even.
That's the 2 biggest AEW women's stars.
Exactly. That's absolutely massive for Chris, and I'm really happy that they went this route because she deserves it.
100%.
And it just feeds the Mercedes Moné storyline even further that she can't win the big one in AEW, so she's going to come crashing down eventually. And then I think it's going to she's obviously going to win the AEW Women's World Championship eventually. I think it's going to make that moment that much better. Is when she loses all her titles and gets desperate and then finally wins it. And
yeah, I think that'd be. Obviously, I'm not a huge Mercedes fan, but I'm not afraid to acknowledge her in-ring ability. I think that'd be a good storyline. Have her lose all the titles and like go through like a depression stage and just fight back to win the AEW Women's Championship.
It's coming eventually. God,
she deserves. I'll be honest. She deserves it once she loses all these titles and so Statlander gets a good run. There'll be there's no need for any AEW woman to have both the AEW women's titles, the 2 that they have.
Agreed.
That would be bonkers.
Not at the same time, yeah. Nope. In a perfect world, she would drop the TBS title to Willow, the person she won it from, and then she would win the world title off of whoever has it at the time. But that wouldn't be until, I don't know, who knows when. Mid 2026, if not later. So
how long is Bayley's contract with WWE? Because I think Bayley's going to AEW once she's done with that contract.
I think sometime in 2026.
I think the end of 2026. That's another whole year. That's what I'm at least I'm hoping. I'm hoping Bayley goes to AEW. I think she'd fit a lot better in AEW.
I mean, she's always wearing merch for Mercedes and Stat. She's got like her best friends are there. Which if she does go, great. I would love to see her there. But obviously whatever
she does, yeah,
exactly. As long as she's happy, then I'm happy. But like with any wrestler, except for Logan Paul. But obviously, I have my preferred where I would like to see people. But at the end of the day, I don't care as long as they're happy.
Yeah.
So.
No, anyways, you gotta hate wrestlers when they don't sign for your promotion. That's the IWC way.
Cody Rhodes, fuck him. Javon Evans, fuck him. So I thought that match with Stat versus Mercedes was very good though, and I would recommend that one as well. The next one, the main event. So I thought this was very shocking to me, anyways. Samoa Joe defeated Hangman Adam Page to win the AEW World Championship back,
Yeah, I was
ending
surprised.
Hangman's 4.5 month reign, which I thought was a great reign. I the more I thought about it, the more I loved the decision. To be honest,
Mm-hmm.
um, anytime Samoa Joe's your world champion, you're doing well as a company.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I feel like it's almost like a thank you to Joe, and who knows,
Yeah.
maybe he's getting closer to retirement too, and they wanted to get him one last chance on one last opportunity on top, and
I think it's the rumors do say that he's also close to retirement, and obviously he's just up to everyone from the mid 2000s damn near retired or heading to retirement. So yeah, I mean, I do wish Adam Page had a little longer reign, and we saw a little bit different stuff, but no, it wasn't a bad reign at all.
yeah, I
I'm
think
happy for Joe. Joe's awesome, so it's hard to hate anything for Joe.
right.
And I think,
It's impossible to hate Samoa Joe. It's impossible
hmm
to dislike. I feel like any wrestling fan likes Samoa Joe. He's like just one
hmm
of those people like Kofi Kingston. Everybody just likes.
yeah, yeah,
So,
and
and everybody respects.
I think in the long run, it's going to lead to stuff I like even more. To me, this has to lead to MJF cashing in on him. It makes
Yeah,
I mean, I really thought my idea of MJF cashing in during that match was going to happen. I was like sold on that.
yeah,
It didn't obviously didn't happen. Like this, to me, it just makes sense for MJF to cash on. It's what makes the
right.
most sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too. I think him cashing in maybe in Samoa Joe's match with Swerve whenever that happens would make a lot of sense because I don't know if you remember, but when MJF was champion, he had a confrontation with Swerve backstage, and we never got that like match or
hmm
program. So I feel like that would be a good way to lead into that and give MJF like a really good feud right off the bat. But we'll see. I do want to touch on one thing in terms of Adam Page's reign. I'm not upset that it was 4.5 months, 4 months or whatever. If I'm being honest, um, I feel like 4 months was kind of like the perfect time to take it off him. So before people ended up getting tired of him or getting stale and turning on him, it almost makes Hangman feel like bigger now in a way. Because now I was like, oh, now it makes people like wish he would have been champion, and now the
hmm
Swerve return and him and Swerve are teaming up. I feel like I feel like this is the best scenario
Yeah, yeah. Him and Swerve team
for
up.
him.
I love and hate it. It's something in wrestling I've always wanted to see is two people feud, have like a blood battle feud, but
Forever.
never like
Yeah.
actually coexist. Like it always happens, it happens every time. The biggest feuds eventually team up for something, whatever. And I get it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
Like I just want one time these people just have generational hate for each other. But them as a team, it's cool. Like the idea of it, like I told him I don't hate it. The idea is just that one selfish part of me. I just wish they would just do something that hasn't been done, and I
I
thought
get
that
that.
would have been a perfect feud to do it with because how good the feud was and what all the shit they did to each other. But
Right.
again, I understand it. I thought it was obvious from everything that happened back in the summer. It was bound to happen, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be great. They're gonna be a great team.
Yeah. I mean, them choking out Ops Dojo guys with the chains
Yeah.
simultaneously was a freaking cool visual. Um, but I don't think they'll. I think they'll eventually circle back around to the feud and come back to it eventually.
hmm
Um, but we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, that's down the road. So I'm happy Swerve is back finally. It's been too long.
Yeah. I'm really happy.
And the return was great too.
Yeah, really good return. Dude, Joe is
And
bloody as shit. From the pictures I
Swerve's
seen,
looking
yeah,
jacked as fuck.
he is.
Yeah. What were you
Yeah.
saying?
Samoa Joe, he was bloody as hell from that
Oh
match.
yeah. I feel it looked like he got busted open the hard way
hmm
on like the top of his head too. You couldn't really tell, but yeah, he was leaking buckets. It was crazy.
But yeah, Swerve looks. Yeah, that's
That's
what you said. Swerve, he looks jack.
yeah. But that's pretty much it for Full Gear. I thought it was a very, very well-rounded pay-per-view. Not a single match that I didn't enjoy. Um,
hmm
so it's It was a really good one. So it's hard to rank it right now without looking at it compared next to some of the other top pay per views, but I'd have it up there in the conversation for one of the better shows this year, pay per views. But
All right.
Superlatives time is coming up soon, though. So we'll get in a couple weeks here. We'll get awards all ready. I'm
Yeah,
looking
especially
forward to
because
that.
we got one more AEW pay per view left, which we'll be at.
I'm excited for that.
Same.
Continental Classic Finals. Probably seeing Okada versus Takeshita. Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
Dude, I'm starting to think we're not going because Tony Khan has been quite the swerve guy lately. Not like every time, yeah.
See what you did there.
Like every time we think you know where he's going with something, he kind of just goes the other direction.
Yeah.
So
Which,
maybe we
hey,
don't get that.
you know what would be really cool? Claudio versus Mox in the finals.
That'd be cool.
That would be a really cool finals.
I could see getting to the point where maybe Takeshita. Oh no, I think it makes sense. Okada screws over Takeshita in a match, and Takeshita screws over Okada in a match to the point where none of them make the finals, but they still have a match at
World's End.
World's End. But who knows?
For the other championship, for the international championship.
Is that the? That'd be so weird if they go. I'm still so confused with the whole thing.
They haven't really made it much. They haven't really made it clear. It's very annoying.
Again, I think the best thing to do is just throw the unified title in the garbage and deal with people bitching for a couple of days and just move on.
Yeah,
I think that's just the simplest thing.
Agreed. Yeah, but who the fuck knows? Like you said, Tony Khan just. I feel like he just throws ideas at a wall and is like, "That's the one."
That's probably, I think
he's got a dartboard. He's like, "Okay, oh god, this confusing idea."
I think he doesn't even have an idea what's going on with it yet. Because to me now it doesn't make sense to have a unified title when now there's a national title and a continental class title, which basically was what was unified.
Yeah, and the international title is still the international title.
Yeah, I just lost the inter part.
Right. Well, no, the international title is still a thing.
Oh yeah, it's still a thing
that Okada has.
Yeah, that'd be worse if they brought that back and have the national title. That would start getting confusing.
I don't think so.
Having an international title and a national title.
Nah, why
not? Just combine them and just throw away the national title and just keep that beautiful title. Even though
I don't know, the national title looks pretty good.
It looks really good, but it's not international title good.
No, but it's different. It's different.
Yeah, I love it. It's very classic looking.
Shall we get into Guess the Wrestler?
I want to do Survivor Series really quick and then go. It's not going to take me long.
I forgot about that.
Survivor Series won't take me long to talk about.
I forgot to rate Full Gear. I'll give it in the low 9s.
Nice
show overall.
All right. So we got Survivor Series happened this past weekend. Not a good event. It was not good. It was mid.
Wow.
Mid at best.
I'm surprised coming from you.
Yeah, it was very mid. Very, very, very mid at best. Mid at best. So I'll get more in details on the problems and stuff as I go. So the first match we had Team Rhea Ripley that had AJ Lee, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, and Asuka and Kairi Sane. That was good. It was all right. I expected more out of the woman because usually the women outperform. There was some cool spots. Io jumping off with a trash can, the normal War Games for Io. So that was pretty cool. That was definitely the most memorable thing. Seeing AJ was cool. It was an alright match. Just for War Games, I expected more. They didn't use use a good amount of weapons, but nothing too insanely memorable. And Team Rhea won that. The next match, which I thought was match of the night, Dominic defeated John Cena. This was actually a good match. I really enjoyed this match. Cena did put Dom over like crazy. He also, put Raquel and uh Roxanne over. They got to beat him up a little bit. Liv Morgan came back. First she hit Dom and then kind of pulled a John Cena on John Cena, gave him a hug, and then kicked him in the balls. Which, glad to see her back. I'm a huge Liv Morgan fan, so her being back, I think it's cool to keeping her with Dom. I think there's going to be some problems with that, with Judgment Day problems, but whatever breaks up the Judgment Day faster, I'm happy with. I don't know how much longer they can. I don't know how much longer they can stretch this Judgment Day beef out. It's been like 2
The
years.
ever-ending faction, the never-ending faction.
Yeah, Dom won. Which I think is good. I like the idea of the Intercontinental title being John Cena's final match at the beginning of the tournament, but now that it's come down to LA Knight and Gunther, I don't think the Intercontinental title is necessarily needed for them, especially if Gunther is going to be it. So I'm cool with that. Cena got his Grand Slam championship, and Dom got to beat John Cena at his last pay-per-view, which is pretty big. I think it's a major thing to have on your resume for Dom. Yeah. After that, we had Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella. It was Nikki Bella match, so you get what you get. I don't get why. I probably ranted about this before, but Nikki Bella doesn't belong in the Women's World Championship picture. How she doesn't belong in the women's roster now. Want to say nostalgia or whatever. Nikki, in my opinion, doesn't bring anything to the table. She doesn't help Stephanie. Doesn't make Stephanie look better. Nikki Bella doesn't have that big of a following where people are gonna bring more fans to Stephanie. You're gonna have your Nikki fans who aren't wrestling fans, or just either like her because she's hot or because they watch her on Total Divas. And
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate the world we live in, where that's the case.
There's no way you can convince me she's even a half-assed good wrestler. She only got what she got with because she's who she slept with, and I have no problem saying that. Controversial or not, it's pretty obvious. But
fair take.
Yeah, I don't get. I don't see in any situation why Nikki Bella should be in the world title picture in 2025. I was worried she was gonna win, and to me, if she won, that probably would have meant AJ defeating Nikki for the world title. But I think AJ still has stuff to prove before she can be in the world title picture. And even though it makes sense for AJ to defeat Nikki Bella for a world title, it's not worth it to me. I think putting a title on Nikki Bella is setting the division back 10 years. So keep her gone. Keep her away. Strong hatred towards Nikki Bella. In the final match, the main event, the men's war games of Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Jimmy J. Uso, and Roman Reigns. This match started off really good. Punk got busted pretty early, and you got a good start. There was blood. I think blood in a War Games match is kind of needed for what kind of match it is. But I believe he was the only person to bleed in that match after that. And it just started off good and just kind of slowly went downhill. Usually I try to, I think the Jay double entrance thing where he does his entrance in the ring twice is like cool for like a Raw or whatever. But doing it in the middle of a fucking War Games match is so dumb. Especially when you don't have the advantage and Brock Lesnar is next. It's like I was just sitting there cringing so hard. Luckily Punk started kicking people's ass afterwards. They even said it announced I think Wade Barrett said it. Punk's not gonna sit there and waste time. He's gonna go back and kick people's ass. Which is how it should be. It's War Games. You shouldn't be fucking dancing. That was very, very cringy. Yeah,
I've
Brock
seen some very, very strong opinions online about that.
Yeah, Brock came out, did Brock thing, cleared out. Him and Roman had a little standoff. Yeah,
Oh
not much.
God,
Yeah.
not again, not
Yeah.
again.
And then the shocking ending of someone jumping the cage, curb stomping Punk, and Division team got the victory. And which I think the most interesting thing coming from Survivor Series on who the Masked Man is. For people out there saying Dean Ambrose, what is wrong with, like, do you have any idea what's going on outside of WWE at all? There's so many reasons why it can't be Dean Ambrose. One, John Moxley just ain't coming back. Two, he's literally in the middle of the Continental Classic. It's not like he's a free agent.
Oh Jesus.
And also, the way they climb the cage, John Moxley ain't that athletic.
No.
People who think it's Seth literally just had surgery. He actually had surgery, and
And
I don't think.
of course, they're gonna make people think it's Seth with a curb stomp.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's part of the play. It's
Yeah.
oh my God, like is that Seth Rollins coming back? It's make people talk.
Mm-hmm.
But so who do you think it is? I've been seeing opinions online of one of two people.
Yeah, there's two people I think possibility. The one that I like is Austin Theory. I hope it's him. I'm a big Austin Theory guy.
Yeah.
I think Austin Theory has a lot of potential. I think he's good on the mic. I think he's a decent wrestler, and
I think he's a really good wrestler.
Yeah.
I liked him back in his NXT days.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I'm a big Austin Theory fan. I think I want to see him with a baby face. So I think he can play. I've seen some like fan footage of him like hanging out with fans or whatnot, and he's like he can play a good baby face. But he also, he's good at. He looks like someone you just want to punch in the face. So I get him being a heel. But yeah, I'm very high on Austin Theory, so I wouldn't mind it being him.
One question I have is, so obviously, like, I don't watch the WWE, so I just want to ask you this: they were kind of building tension between him and Grayson Waller for the longest time. Whatever happened with that?
I think Austin Theory did get injured, from what they said, and kind of just Grayson Waller just said, "Yeah, forget him."
Oh, okay. Well,
If they build off of that, cool. If not, it might be just one of those things that just gets forgotten about. I think Grayson Waller is another guy who's now he's with the New Day. I think he's another one who has pretty good potential. I think he could run a good mid card. But yeah, and the other option I see some people are saying, and the movement of how this Masked Man made, kind of makes sense on it being this person. Some people are saying Montez Ford. My big problem with that, I know everyone wants Montez Ford as a singles competitor. I don't want that. He's great, but I think we need the Street Profits. But if you're gonna break up the Street Profits and just put Montez with another faction, that would be the dumbest shit possible.
and how does Montez Ford even fit in with anybody there? Like,
it wouldn't make sense.
So random.
It would be very random. It would obviously be explanation, but because whoever did it was very agile. Like they got in and out that cage really fast. So it's someone who's agile.
They weren't as tall as Montez Ford though, from what I saw,
true.
like the pictures and stuff.
And some people are weird on the internet, and they're breaking down by the shape of the person's ass, and it fits Austin Theory's.
That's definitely Austin Theory's ass. I've seen that ass before.
That's what people are saying on social media. I'm like, what is wrong with you people?
We got a bunch of little Vince McMahon Juniors running around.
It's not like it's something that just been dwelling. It's like it was like as it happened, like right after it happened, like you just have Austin Theory's ass memorized in your head like that. I'm like,
yep,
that's crazy. But yeah, I'm hoping it's Austin Theory. It's definitely not Chris Jericho.
Yeah,
I know people are saying that.
No, absolutely not.
If it's
way too athletic to be Chris Jericho.
Unless they're having someone who just did it and then unmasked it to be Jericho. Yeah, Jericho ain't moving like that, and Jericho's not that skinny.
Can you imagine if they use somebody like Theory to do the move and then they reveal it to be Chris Jericho when he's old and slow? And
It's yeah.
Jericho has some guys working for him that he's bringing into it.
That would be interesting.
like Austin Theory.
Mm-hmm. Just again, I'm trying to also make the connection with Austin Theory. Obviously, he did team with Seth in the past, but it's not like Seth. When he comes back, he's not going to be cool with the Vision. He's going to go after the Vision. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, someone targeted Punk. It wouldn't make sense why Austin Theory would target Punk, but I can't think of anyone else. I think it's how they'll tell the story of that down the line.
It's Jack Perry.
That would be crazy. Oh man, that would.
It's Kenny Omega.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. I mean, Kenny Omega's pretty buff.
Mm-hmm. It's Ospreay.
Yeah,
that would be insane.
But
yeah, we'll find out hopefully soon. They didn't really talk about it too much on Raw. They brought it up, but Heyman's like dodging it. I kind of like how he's been doing it. He's like just dodging the question or jumping around with the question. Or saying like he has nothing to do with it. Oh, we'll find out.
Who knows? Time will tell. Time will tell.
But yeah, overall, I think on Twitter I gave it a 7 out of 10. I think after putting more thought into it, I'll give it like a 6.5 out of 10. It wasn't. So it's not a memorable show. I watched. It was less than a week, and I forgot some of it.
Pay-per-view of the year.
Yeah, definitely the worst one for WWE of the year, and which brings in a problem. I know there's been reports out today that ESPN is not happy with the result of WWE, and WWE. I don't blame them. What 2 of the 3 of the pay-per-views really haven't been that good. Crown Jewel was great, but WrestlePalooza was and Survivor Series was pretty bad. Also, I think ESPN also has to blame on that. $30 a month for the WWE. Survivor Series wasn't sure as hell worth $30 a month for $30. So that's where a problem comes. I think there needs to be better booking. I don't know what's going on right now. It seems like the booking in WWE is not the best right now. It hasn't really been too perfect this whole year. They definitely have had good stuff, but not consistently good stuff. Also, injuries have fucked them, but I think what proved the company to be really good is how you recover from injuries, how you plan around that. Which sometimes could suck when someone like Seth Rollins gets injured. It sucks, but you gotta figure it out.
Good booker should be able to pivot.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think they've done
a good booker and a whole creative team
mm-hmm.
good creative team should be able to pivot and
which Seth
make it make sense.
Yeah, I think Seth they've done because I think the world title is pretty fine. Punk being world champion has made sense. The stuff they're doing with Breakker and Punk, that stuff is good. That stuff has been good. Just the whole War Games things. It seems like we're definitely leading Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns 3, which I've seen some people not like. I think that match is extremely necessary. I like me a good trilogy, and they both have one-on-ones, so to me it just makes sense to have another match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate your review of that. Obviously, I don't care to watch it, but if anything, I would want to be watching the women's War Games match. But I'm not paying $30 a month just for one match on pay-per-view. So be it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you doing that. So might as well get into Guess the Wrestler. It's already been 45 minutes. We're behind schedule, but who cares?
Like we said, and then it's supposed to be what? We had it in the note that's 20 minutes.
Maybe I should up that to 30 going forward. But whatever. All right. So Guess the Wrestler. Do you want to guess first, or do you want me to guess first?
I'll have you guess first because I have it literally pulled up right here.
I will guess first.
All right. Guess this wrestler by accomplishments.
What if we both did it after 1 this time again?
That'd be crazy. 6-time World Heavyweight Champion between WCW and WWE.
Oh, Chris Jericho.
Holy shit, dude! What the fuck?
Oh my god! I swear to God, dude. 2 in a row. Let's go! Let's go!
That's crazy. Cause I would never guess Jericho a 6-time world champion. I would have never.
When
I
you
didn't know he
said
wanted.
between
I didn't know he wanted
WCW and WWE, I was like, it kind of narrowed it down for me.
because this
But
picture looks like 3 WWE and 3 WCW. I didn't know he had a WCW gold title that much.
I think it was in WWF when they still recognize it as the WCW World
Okay,
Championship, though. Yeah, but there's no way that just happened again.
that's
Two times in
crazy.
a row. If you get it, then
I feel like the pressure's a little on here now.
the pressure's on. Okay. So rank or not rank. Guess this wrestler by these accomplishments: one-time AEW TNT champion,
Jack Perry.
not Jack Perry.
Damn
That's a good guess.
it.
All right. Three-time WWE Intercontinental Champion, WWF/WWE Intercontinental Champion. Three-time.
TNT. Go Dustin Rhodes.
It's Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
How the hell did you get that from? Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
The WWE and WWF part helped out. Like, hey, it's an older guy.
If I would have just said WWE Intercontinental Championship, would you have got it?
It would make me think a little bit probably longer.
Like Cody
I tried
Rhodes
on that a little bit. To me, the hardest part was remembering all the TNT champions.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
damn, dude, I
can't. Yeah, you beat me though.
Insane. Good old Dustin Rhodes. I was gonna hit you with the, what was it? It was like best match of 2019 or whatever. Wrestling Observer best match of 2019. I was gonna be crazy about it, but or Pro Wrestling Illustrated match of the year 2019.
Yeah, I didn't think you were getting past the 6-10 title, so I was gonna say one-time IWGP Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah,
that'd been tough.
God, IWGP Intercontinental Championship. That was not a very long title either.
No. Honestly, when I saw the picture of the title, I'm like, what title is that? I had to go look it up which one he won in IWGP. Yeah. I forget they had it.
It was like the IWGP V4 World Championship, but smaller.
Yeah, but literally. Because I thought it was a V4. I'm like, I don't remember Jericho being IWGP champion.
No, yeah. He was only, I don't think he was US. I don't think he was IWGP US champion either, just the Intercontinental. But yeah, that's crazy.
We're good at this part.
One guess and two guesses. That's insane.
I might add those to the list.
I was going to say it. 7-time hardcore champion. Man. Well, good shit. We did it. Moving on to our next segment, we got Inside the Ropes. So just whatever we want to talk about wrestling related, now's the time. There's quite a bit on the list. So let's just start off with, since we kind of already talked about it with Survivor Series and something about the booking, etc., whatever, we might as well talk about the prices of these shows, because that kind of ties into that. Just it's not going to change if people keep buying tickets like they're buying tickets.
No, and this is definitely something that has come now affected me. So I've been to 45 WWE events. It's strictly WWE, 45 events. So I'm not someone who's stingy. I've gone from, I'm from Illinois. I've gone to Texas, Las Vegas, Nashville, Detroit, Indiana, Wisconsin, Minnesota. I'm not someone who's afraid to spend to go to a wrestling event. But Elimination Chamber is in Chicago at the United Center, which is about an hour and a half hour drive for me. So not a bad drive at all. But the prices are absolutely insane. To sit up in the rafters with the Bulls fucking championship banners, that's like $200. It's insane.
Yeah,
they even advertise like tickets starting at $175 or $200. Like that's what an advertise. Yeah, that's what it's starting at.
That was the funny part. It's like starting at 240 is like, my God.
Yeah, and then I'm preferably a lower bowl or a second deck guy, and lower bowl 500 bare minimum. Second deck $300 to $400. Like that's
insane.
And just think about it, like let's say lower bowl 500. You know, it was gonna be me, my mom, my sister. That's $1,500. Like,
That's insane. That's
what if I paid
actually
fifteen hundred
crazy.
dollars for an event and it ends up being like fucking Survivor Series?
Right. Yeah.
Like,
4 matches on the show.
mhm.
Yeah.
That's
It's
the problem. Like,
that's crazy, man.
there's not enough matches. Match quality is not always consistent with WWE. You don't know what you're getting into, and just overall, man, it can be a banger A+ show. $500 for not even a major four for lower bowl. It's insane, man. Like, I don't miss I don't miss out on many WWE events that come to Chicago. It's very, very rare, but like, it's not profitable. It just I can't justify spending that. Nor do I want to be part of the problem.
Well, especially when AEW is going to be in Chicago at the end of December, and I don't know if you got your tickets yet, but my friends and I got pretty close lower bowl tickets for
Well, yeah, I
seventy
got my
dollars.
yeah.
$70
That's
a
insane.
piece.
I think I paid cheaper.
Did you?
Might have been 70, something around that. Yeah, for World's Collide.
World's End, but
World's
yeah.
End. My bad. Yeah, it was, whatever. 70. It was like $70. I think something like that.
Yeah, ours were $70 after fees and taxes and everything
Which is
for lower bowl
awesome.
tickets.
And
Yeah,
the crazy
especially
part,
for we know AEW pay per views always deliver too. So like,
and that's a much closer drive for me. And also, what's funny about that? This isn't a jab on TKO because they don't really. This isn't their problem, but it damn near costs $70 to park at the United Center.
yeah, right.
But yeah,
It's insane,
TKO
man.
sucks, dude. Like, it's not something I blame on WWE. This isn't a WWE thing. This is what his name is, what, Mark Shapiro, I believe. That guy sucks.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
terrible, dude. He's
I feel bad for like WWE fans like you
mhm.
that just want to enjoy and go to the shows and can't. But
Yeah,
I mean, I don't understand why people just keep pumping in the money they do
that's the problem,
to go
dude.
to these shows, dude.
That
Like,
people don't realize you're
it's
just part of the problem. Like, if you just hold it out, like, I'm hoping maybe the week of tickets there'll be some cheap tickets to find, and maybe I'll go. But it's whatever happens, the
right,
week of. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
right. See, I'm not even a WWE fan, and I was considering like going because like, hey,
Yeah, we
Elimination
talk.
Chamber, like specialty match show in Chicago, like fuck it.
Yeah,
But
and for
I'm
me,
not spending $240 to go.
no. And for me, the Elimination Chamber is like the only big match I haven't seen live. Like, I've seen so many match types live, and Elimination Chamber is just one of the ones I haven't. And I was very excited when it got announced and the rumors were going. Like, I was expecting maybe 300 for lower bowl, and which is still bad. Just don't get me wrong, it's still bad, but I would have just sucked it up just so I can finally say I've been to a chamber. But you can't. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I
I'll
get it.
wait. I'm still young. I'll eventually see a chamber somewhere.
Right. Yeah. It reminds me of so you were at Royal Rumble 2022
Mm-hmm.
um, at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, and I was also there. I got like nosebleed seats there for. It's just crazy how much things have changed for WWE. Because like I was up in the nosebleeds, but I think I spent like $40 a ticket
Mm-hmm.
for the Royal Rumble in
Yeah,
2022, and to see where things have gone in a couple
it's
of years is just
insane.
bonkers.
Yeah, dude. I mean, when I went this is 2019, so quite some time ago. I went to when they had Survivor Series in Chicago, and they had SmackDown, NXT, Survivor Series, and Raw there for lower bowl. I think we paid $220 for all four events.
Damn.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
it's a it's pretty bad when you can make Vince look like a good guy in a certain category. I'm not saying Vince is a good guy, but when it came to pricing tickets, he wasn't a piece of shit in that
Yeah.
category.
Well, he priced for families. He wanted people to come to his show, and he priced accordingly. I don't know why my camera just blurred like that,
You're good.
but he priced accordingly and made it affordable to go to wrestling shows. If I was into wrestling again, like at that time, I would have 100% gone to those shows because that War Games in 2019 is like my favorite NXT match ever.
Yeah.
So I would have absolutely loved that.
Yeah,
But
that's the thing, And that's what Mark Shapiro said. He doesn't price for families. Not even if you're part of the WWE family.
No, yeah,
Lana came out and said how she has to pay for her own tickets, even though Rusev is an active wrestler there. And I'm pretty
right.
sure Lana has a Legends contract, which is a problem on its own, but I'm pretty sure she has a Legends contract and she has to pay to go, which is crazy. Like,
That is so wild, dude. No free handouts for family apparently.
yeah.
And we got
Like,
people celebrating it online. Like, why do you care? You want
I don't get it,
you want
dude.
these astronomical prices. It's crazy. That's
It's I'm
it's people caring about numbers more than like anything, which is nuts to me. But
it's insane. I'm begging people, like, please just stop falling for this trap. It's because it'll just get worse. They will find what their limit is. They'll find what people will stop at, and then they'll go from there. But like,
well, yeah,
how's
the first week of Survivor Series tickets they sold over like 11,000,
hmm
which yeah, oof.
yeah, I don't know what those are priced at. Like, I
Not
think
Survivor Series, sorry, Elimination Chamber.
they did sell that much already.
It's over 11,000 tickets sold
Huh,
already, and the
that's
show's 3 months
majority.
away.
That's
Yeah,
what is wrong with people, bro. And my one friend told me at work that uh, for one night at WrestleMania, it's cheaper to get a lower bowl ticket than Elimination Chamber.
not anymore, probably.
No, apparently not. Like for this year's WrestleMania, like one night, like that for a lower bowl, like around 500 or so.
Oh wow, damn.
I think that's the only event I would consider prepared to spend more than $500 for is WrestleMania. Still not right. I just that's one of those times I'll be part of the problem.
You
I'll admit
scum.
that.
You're a scumbag. Yeah, it's bonkers, dude. It's crazy.
It's bad, dude. Like I said, it's been to 45 events. If I'm not going to one, that's when there's a problem. Like,
That's when you know it's bad for the
yeah, for $500 I can get like 5 AEW tickets.
right.
More than that,
More than
honestly,
that, yeah.
6. For like a Dynamite, probably cheaper than that. I
I
once paid
spent when I sat on the floor for Dynamite in Peoria earlier this year. I was right on the entrance
mhm.
rail. $90 for floor tickets to a Dynamite.
Cheapest I paid for an AEW was a Dynamite before All Out 23. Yeah. For that Dynamite before, I paid $15 for my ticket on the lower bowl.
15?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's when I mean, that's when AEW was having a little problem selling tickets, but yeah, benefited me. I don't give a shit how many people are in there. If
Yeah.
I'm the one in there. I don't care who's in there. Yeah, I paid $15 for a ticket. I've paid
Damn, I
more
don't, I
going to
don't
my local
appreciate
indie
that.
than that.
Well, according to the internet, you did attend
Yeah,
an indie show
I
for
did.
$15. So
Backyard scumbags.
indie outlaw mud show.
Yeah.
Um,
Ugh.
that's all jokes. Whoever's
Yeah.
saying this, obviously. Um, yeah. So anything else you want to say about that?
Fuck Mark Shapiro. That's about it.
That's right. Fuck Mark Shapiro and fuck Logan Paul. Anyways, moving on. So kind of along the same lines as WWE, TNA announced a new TV deal with AMC, which is awesome. Seeing TNA back on TV starting on I think January 15th.
Yeah.
So good for them. I'm happy for them that they finally got back on TV after so long and are going to be accessible to a lot more people. Good for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, both them and AAA got a deal in Mexico. That doesn't apply to us much, but
Fox
it's
Sports
good.
Mexico, yeah.
Yeah, good seeing that. I'm happy for TNA, happy for AAA.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
the more wrestling that's available to more people, the better. Obviously.
yeah. Like while I
So
got watching, why I now start watching TNA weekly? No, I ain't got
yeah,
time to
me
watch
either.
it.
I've tried watching TNA throughout the year, and
Mm-hmm.
I just don't enjoy it.
If I
it's not. I don't think it's
yeah.
good. But
If I had the time to keep up with another company, TNA probably wouldn't be my top 5 picks.
it'd be New Japan, right?
If probably New Japan or AAA or CMLL. 'Cause
CMLL has been really good this
I
year.
love luchador wrestling, so
Yeah, yeah. But so the I don't know, numbers don't really matter, but $30 million deal, according to rumors, which would be huge for TNA.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably more money than they've seen in their entire lifetime
Yeah.
for deals. But yeah, I don't have much else to say about it. Just happy for them and hope it leads them in a good direction.
Hopefully it succeeds.
Yeah, agreed. So yeah. What else? Anything else WWE wise you want to talk about? I know the pay-per-view just happened.
Yeah, I mean,
probably not a whole lot.
I kind of hinted, I talked about a little bit the finals for the Cena farewell is Gunther and LA Knight, which I'm happy about. I thought the final was going to be Jay and Gunther, and I was slightly, I wouldn't be mind seeing that match again, but I was slightly worried about Jay winning the tournament and just tying everything back from the Rumble, which I did not want to see. So I was kind of happy to see Jay lose. Gunther and LA Knight definitely aren't my first picks. I definitely think it should have been Javon Evans or Carmelo Hayes. But either of them, it's cool.
Yeah.
But Gunther's been killing this tournament, dude. All his matches have been phenomenal. Like, dude had a banger with solo. That's how good. That's crazy.
That takes some talent. Poor Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a dog in a fight. I don't really care. But if I had to choose, I'd prefer Gunther probably.
Same.
So.
Same.
But apparently John Cena Sr. is not a fan. Does not want Gunther to be.
He was not worthy of.
Who cares? Fuck that guy. No, I'm just kidding. I have no beef with John Cena Sr.
Then I think he named like a bunch of old guys that should retire Cena. Like,
yeah,
it's really not the point. Like, Gunther really doesn't fit the point either, but it'd be a lot better than.
It should have been Brock Lesnar.
Dude, I'm glad that's not an option.
Yeah.
What I'm worried about happening, I don't think Cena would fuck over fans like that. But who knows is he does this last match, and then The Rock comes out and challenges him to a match at Mania.
Yeah, I don't think there's no way.
I'd be pissed if I paid, because those Saturday Night Main Event tickets weren't cheap at all. I think that's borderline false advertisement at that point.
Yeah.
Which probably would bring them into a whole nother problem.
Yeah. Imagine. Now Cena's going to get a short run in AEW. He's going to get a retirement run in AEW for a year. He's going to pull a Sting and just go crazy with Kenny Omega and Kyle Fletcher and Swerve Strickland. Imagine.
Edge, and finally get that match with
Cena
Edge.
versus Edge. Oh my god! One more time.
That's what everyone. I see people saying that, like sources saying Cena going to AEW. Like, okay, yeah.
I have not seen that anywhere.
Really? Oh, I've seen that.
No, I haven't seen that. I have not seen that anywhere.
I saw it today. I saw like I'm on my lunch, and I just laughed. It's not even worth screenshotting.
Cena's so WWE pilled. There's absolutely zero chance of that happening. Mm-hmm. Like, I think it would be fun for a year of Cena in AEW and all the fresh matchups he could have, but there's absolutely no chance.
Yeah, it's no way. It'd be dumb if anything. Like, just have this whole retirement run and just hop over to another company. Or just look.
Fuck it. Money talks, baby. Money talks. John Cena versus Jack Perry in a Who Hates CM Punk More match.
That should be Ryback and Jack Perry.
All right. Anything else about WWE you wanted to talk about?
I don't think so, no.
All right. We can talk about a little bit about AEW and the Continental Classic, which started last week. But before that, I wanted to bring up one thing about Japan. So, obviously, I think before last time we talked, Okada got announced as Tanahashi's last match, as his retirement match at Wrestle Kingdom. They've sold out the Dome, so ever since Okada got announced, they sold like 9,000 plus tickets just in that short time span, and they're opening up more, which is crazy. Because I know Wrestle Kingdom last year didn't do the best attendance wise, so it's good to see the people showing up for Tanahashi and Okada. And obviously we get the classic matchup one more time. Obviously Tanahashi has like negative knees to work with nowadays, but it's still going to be awesome. So a legend is coming to an end, but yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. But Continental Classic,
love it.
I love it. Yeah, they didn't have the brackets announced when last time we talked, but I think it makes for a lot of fun. The brackets that they announced this year, so I can pull them up if you want me to. I don't know off the top of my head. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So in the Gold League, we have Kazuchika Okada, the current Continental Champion, Darby Allin, Speedball Mike Bailey, Kyle Fletcher, Kevin Knight, and Pac. And then in the Blue League, we have Orange Cassidy, Claudio Castagnoli, Jon Moxley, Mascara Dorada, Konosuke Takeshita, and Roderick Strong. Just absolutely loaded
Yeah.
loaded tournament. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, we get Kyle Fletcher and Kevin Knight tonight, which is going to be amazing. We had Kyle Fletcher who beat Okada clean last week.
Yeah.
In the first match of the tournament, so that was huge. And I love the Continental Classic because like I feel like there's so many intertwining stories within the tournament. Obviously, it's not just about who wants to win. It's intermingling the Don Callis family storyline. It's intermingling the Death Rider storyline, the Darby Allin and Pac stuff. It's so much fun.
Yeah,
So I'm looking forward to how it plays out in the coming weeks. I'm looking forward to the finals and the semifinal finals, how they play that out.
Yeah, dude, I love. It's almost like I just love the tournament. So I can honestly care less who wins it. Just match content, we're gonna get out of it.
Right. Just looking at the leagues here. I mean, Kyle Fletcher versus Kevin Knight, which we're getting tonight, looks amazing. Kyle Fletcher versus Mike Bailey. Darby Allin versus Kyle Fletcher, which is a rematch from last year. Roderick Strong versus literally anybody is amazing. Takeshita and Dorada, that's going to be a crazy singles match. Takeshita and Moxley, like, come on.
Yeah,
like, we're so blessed. But yeah, it's the most wonderful time of the year for AEW.
it is
Continental Classic time.
I agree. I love this tournament.
I can't wait till they do a women's one. Hopefully next year is the year for that.
I was gonna say, I was bring it up. Like, eventually, you think to do a women's one? I think it has to happen eventually.
It has to, yeah. Give it. It's going to be the female or the American version of the Stardom 5-Star Grand Prix. So, which is an amazing tournament. So I actually watched that one this year for the first time. Just give it to us.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Hopefully next year. We got Women's Blood and Guts this year, so give us a new thing next year. But yeah, other than that, I don't have a whole lot else. Well, there's one thing. So I know you're not probably a big fan, but Samoa Joe versus Eddie Kingston is official for I think winter is coming for the AEW World Championship. I still can't believe you don't like Eddie Kingston. That's very unfortunate.
Dude's just boring in the ring to me.
You know, everyone has their thing. It is what it is. I'm excited for the promo battles.
Yeah, that'd be good. I think Eddie Kingston's great on a promo. Dude, that really good at getting me hype. But
he's one of the best promos in wrestling, to be honest. Yeah. If we're being honest,
because he has a lot of heart into his promo. That's what I like about it.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed. And I mean, he's a brawler. He's not gonna do 450 splashes off the top rope or anything. He's a straight up brawler. So I don't have a whole lot else to talk about. So anything else you want to talk about before we move on?
I don't think so. No.
All right, let's do some blind rankings and talk about Stranger Things and get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Because it is 7:20. I am hungry and want to watch Dynamite. So I guessed first, so you can rank first.
Okay.
So you ready?
Yep.
Rank these 5 John Cena WrestleMania matches.
Ooh, I like this. Okay.
John Cena WrestleMania matches. First up, John Cena versus Triple H. WrestleMania 22.
Some bias he tells there, but overall not the greatest scene of WrestleMania. I'm put that 3.
3. All right, next up, John Cena versus The Rock, WrestleMania 29. I think this is the one where The Rock did not tear his
Yeah, this is the
pec
second
or
one.
tricep or whatever. Yeah.
Put that 4.
Okay. Next up, John Cena versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 23.
Well, I love that match.
Probably his best WrestleMania match, in
Yeah.
my opinion. But
Put that 1. Yeah, put that 1.
Next up, John Cena versus Bray Wyatt in the Firefly Funhouse, WrestleMania 36.
I was potentially saving that for because I'll put that 2. I fucking love that match.
I think you made a great list because your number 5 is John Cena versus The Miz, WrestleMania 27.
All right, that's a perfect list. I'll take that. I love the Firefly Funhouse match. I think for what that match was during that time was perfect.
Yeah, I think you knocked it out of the park.
Yeah,
if we're being honest.
I wasn't thinking Cena Miz. I was saving that 5 spot. I thought you were gonna stump me with Cena and Cody.
Cena Cody. Oh, I honestly didn't even think about that one, but
don't blame you. It's very forgettable. I wish I could forget that match.
Yeah, the whole Travis Scott shit. Oh my god, dude! That's the sole reason why WrestleMania is not in the Wrestle pay-per-view of the year category.
It's not. I only put that because I knew you would say something. I'm like, I'm gonna bait him really fast. I wouldn't put in the WrestleMania.
I'll go through your list real quick. So number 1, you got John Cena, Shawn Michaels. Number 2, Cena versus Bray Wyatt. 3, Cena versus Triple H. 4, Cena versus Rock, and 5, Cena versus Miz.
All right.
Perfect list.
Yeah.
If I have any
commentary. All right. Then kind of related also to John Cena. Blind rank these 5 retirement matches.
Oh God.
All right. Your first option, Batista. So Batista versus Triple H at WrestleMania.
4.
All right.
I gotta leave that 5 spot for something horrible.
Ric Flair against
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, his original match.
We're not counting his.
Nah.
Okay.
Anything after
that never happened. Yeah, that match never happened. I'll say 2.
2. Okay.
I'm saving that 1 spot for something. I think you know what I'm saving it for.
Sting's retirement match.
Fuck. Oh man, I have to go number 1 on it. Okay. I have to. Which that's gonna come back to bite me in the ass.
Goldberg's retirement match against Gunther.
Oh yeah. Ugh. 5.
5. That's probably a good choice. And your number 3 is Shawn Michaels retirement match against The Undertaker.
That's what I was saving the 1 spot for, but you hit me with the Sting and the ladder match. And... Damn it.
So I'll go through your list really quick. Number 1, you got Sting retirement match. 2, Flair's original retirement match. 3, Shawn Michaels retirement match. 4, Batista's, and 5, Goldberg.
Yeah, yikes. Yikes. If I had to, obviously, I'd put Shawn Michaels and Taker at 1, and then bump Sting down to 2. Sting and Darby versus the Bucks. And then I think the list is fine from there.
Mm-hmm.
Flair and Michaels at 3. Batista. I did not enjoy Batista Triple H.
Yeah, it was all right. It's a lot better than Goldberg and Gunther.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So, damn it, you got me with the Shawn Michaels one. All right. To cap off the episode, let's talk about Stranger Things a little bit.
Yes, sir.
So the first 4 episodes came out last week, a week ago today. So we're both caught up. Couldn't watch them live, so we had to avoid spoilers at all costs, which we did.
Yes, we did.
Great. Yeah. So, what's your overall thoughts?
The first episode was all right. It was a very reunion type episode, which I guess kind of need to happen after a few years. And then this gradually, the final 2 episodes, especially the final episode, absolutely insane.
Yeah. I thought things started off a little slow, which makes sense after 3.5 years
Hmm.
of that we've seen the show. So I thought it started off kind of slow, but like you said, episodes 3 and 4 really, really ramped up, and um, I thought it was just great. I've
Hmm.
really enjoyed the last couple episodes the first four, and that ending scene to the fourth episode was one of the best scenes in show history.
It really
Um,
was, dude. I was like leaned forward, like shocked. I'm like, oh my god, what is going on? It's
it's
crazy.
probably like the most I've ever cared about Will
Yeah.
in the entire show because I've never really been a fan of Will as a character or like just the acting from Noah Schnapp,
Hmm.
but this has got me bought into Will for the first time in 4.5 seasons.
Hmm.
So I'm super interested. I feel like now there's so many routes they can go,
Yeah, it's very
and nobody
interesting.
really knows.
Cause now, obviously, those hints have it before. Now it's very obvious. He has a thing for Mike. I don't really understand how that's going to play in because I don't. Mike doesn't. I don't think Mike's gay. Uh,
Well, that's
obviously,
not
yes.
very PC.
I don't think. I don't think he is.
No,
He's
he's not.
he's with
No,
11. If he is
it
gay,
was it
yeah,
was obvious in season 4 that Will had feelings for Mike,
yeah, which is
but
cool. Good for him. But I
yeah,
don't. Yeah,
yeah,
I don't see.
no problem with that.
Yeah, I don't see. To me, I don't see the connection where I could see. Yeah, Mike also low key has a thing for Will. I just don't see that at all.
No, I
It's
don't
gonna be
either.
interesting where they go with that.
I
Um,
think it's very obvious now that Mike like loves Will in a best friend way.
yeah.
Like after the scenes that they had in this in the couple of scenes they had this season so far,
hmm
like
Mike was a lot better character so far in this season. I've enjoyed
yeah,
Mike a little bit more.
yeah, yeah. Mike's been great. We got to talk about Dustin.
That's my next thing.
We
That's
got to
one
talk about him.
that's one that's thing I've been upset the most about this season.
I
Dustin.
can't, I can't blame him though. I mean, he lost basically like a brother figure.
Hmm.
Like he's coping in ways that obviously we don't want to see him cope, but it's just
Yeah.
like it's sad
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
Like I feel for him that like he was so close to Eddie. He
Same.
lost Eddie at the end of season 5, at the end of season 4, and like he's got to be hurting.
Yeah, same. I feel bad for him. But yeah, Dustin's been a little bit of an asshole, and it was sucks because it definitely has affected his and Steve's relationship, which one is one thing I really loved about the show. I think they had a
Right.
great, relationship, brotherly bond or whatever, and they just at each other's throat.
It's gonna come full circle though. I feel like
I think so. I think so.
it makes sense with Dustin kind of putting a guard up like after losing
Hmm.
one guy like that. Like imagine if he got lost Steve too. Like
Hmm.
that would be oh my god.
Yeah,
But I feel
it's
like it's
interesting.
something's gonna happen between the two of them where like one of them's gonna have to one of them they're gonna come close and one of them's gonna sacrifice themselves or whatever to save the other. And I feel like
Hmm.
if I had a prediction of any sort, that would be heartbreaking.
Yeah, it
I
would
don't, I,
be.
they're two of my favorite characters in the whole show, so
Same.
I would absolutely
Same.
hate that. Um,
Same.
did we talk about in on this about our favorite Stranger Things characters? I don't think we did. I think that was just in the group chat.
Oh no, we didn't talk about it in the podcast. No.
But I'd be
Yeah, my
heartbroken.
yeah, my top three favorites are Hopper, Dustin, and
And
Steve.
Steve,
So yeah,
dude, Hopper's amazing.
yeah.
My top three though are Max, Dustin, and Steve. So
Mhm.
I get it. I know you're not the biggest fan of Max, but I love Max ever since they debuted her.
Mhm. I think I need to probably give Max a second chance when I go back and rewatch everything again because I enjoyed her this season so far with what they're doing. It's interesting. Also, I want to know why Vecna is so afraid to go in that tunnel.
Yeah, dude, his face when he came up to the entrance of the cave, like he looked.
Mhm.
I don't know if it was just anger or
Almost like
terror.
scared. Yeah, like
He looked,
terror.
yeah, he looked horrified. So I'm really interested to see why that is.
Mhm. It's a lot of questions.
A lot of questions, and we have to
Yeah.
wait 3 more weeks. and I won't even be able to watch them live on Christmas, and I'm mad. And
Neither will I.
why
Yeah,
do
the
they gotta
worst,
drop it on a freaking national holiday when I'm gonna be with family?
literally the worst release schedule possible.
And, one other thing we need to talk about though is Callie. They brought Callie back 8,
Yeah.
but like they didn't really explain anything, so
Hmm.
they just kind of showed her in the room, like
Yeah.
what's she doing? Why is she there?
It's
Obviously,
interesting.
obvious cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's interesting, Now it doesn't make that episode so pointless because the episode was pointless for multiple seasons, and now it has points to it. But like, I'm interested where to go. I'm hoping they're not just doing it so that episode's no longer pointless. I hope it actually means something. 'Cause I really
Right.
don't I didn't give a shit about her. Like when it showed her, I was kind of disappointed on that result. I'm like, oh, her. Because they were
Right.
leading up to it, like someone said, "Who the hell is this?"
Hmm.
And it was like, oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, right. Like I don't really,
I hope they
I don't
make
know
me
how to feel
care.
about it right now. I don't
Yeah,
know how to feel about it right now. It's just kind of like it does kind of feel like, oh, people were talking about how bad that episode was because it didn't mean anything, blah blah blah. So it did kind of feel like, oh, they just brought her back to try to bring that plot full circle. And I hope that's not the case, like you
yeah.
said.
I hope it's not forced whatever they try to do. Like in
Right,
that case, like y'all could have took an L for one episode. Everything else is damn near perfect. It would
right,
have been okay.
right.
Yeah. So we'll see where that goes. I'm interested, but we'll see.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see. We gotta wait 3 more weeks, so
Hmm.
it's a bummer, but it is what it is.
Hmm. Hmm. But yeah. What else happened? Man,
I'm
that was
interested
mostly.
to see the circle, the wall in the upside down,
Hmm.
because this is the first time we've seen the like the big circle wall.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm interested to see what the deal is with that. But
Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. You think the wall is the cave that Max is in?
I haven't even thought about that.
That
I
was the
have no
first thing I
idea.
thought, but
Really?
yeah, that was the first thing I thought, but it
Hmm.
wouldn't really make sense what they got going. 'Cause it's almost like what Max and um sister's name Holly.
Holly, yeah.
It's like
Hollywood.
it's almost like they're in a dream world. Like it's kind
Yeah.
of like a dream in a way. I don't even know how to say it. Like
They're in Vecna's mind, in Vecna's dream or whatever.
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah. That brings another point. Vecna looks fucking badass.
yeah. Dude,
He
Vecna
looks so
got it.
much better. He looks so much better now than he did
Yeah,
in the last season.
dude hit the treadmill, got on Ozempic or something. He's looking pretty skinny.
Dude, he hit
Yeah,
the waist.
yeah.
He's got, yeah, thin waist, fat ass. No, he looks badass though. I
He
love
does.
the details that they put into his character this season. And he now has like venom like powers.
Yeah, dude,
He can like
he's.
shoot the roots and stuff. Like that's
Hmm.
cool as hell.
And I love how he, basically, confronted Will. Like, not he doesn't necessarily need Will anymore. Basically, saying how I used you and you were my, guinea pig, basically, and that's why
Yeah,
he's taking all these other kids. I'm like, damn, that's pretty badass.
he's true villain.
He is.
I love it. He looks like badass now. I
Hmm.
feel like in season 4 he didn't really look like intimidating. It was just kind of
Yeah.
he looked like the Jim Carrey's Grinch.
He kind
But
of
but
did.
but now he looks like an actual like super villain. So
Yeah. 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 I'm really
I'm,
excited.
I'm
I wish
excited.
it was weekly stuff because it'd be a lot more fun that way. But
Yeah,
yeah, now we got a little bit less than a month away.
3 weeks in a day.
Yeah.
But if we're not able to watch, we're not able to watch live. So whenever that's going to be,
Hmm.
because it's Christmas and then the day after, and then World's End's the next day. So
I have the 26th off, so I'll probably watch that day.
I have the 26th off too. I'll try to watch it, but Austin's going to be coming over because he's going to the show with us. So
Okay.
I'll watch it when I can.
Hmm. We'll have to avoid spoilers again.
Right. But I think that's all we got.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
all we got. So
Time to go eat and watch some Dynamite.
Hell yeah. With that, we must bid you adieu. So goodbye. Mwah.
Mwah.
And good night. Bang.
Bang. Oh.